Okay, today we're going to have a look at this new tuner. It is the Matt Y200. Okay, let's get in there and open the box then. Right, so in the box we have a control cable. Looks pretty good quality. And then the actual item itself. Okay, there it is, the Matt Y200. Not much going on the front there then, it's just an online and power, and that's it. Looking round at the rear then, we've got two SO239s, clearly marked antenna and RF in, max 200 watts. We've got a ground lug, and then we've got our radio control wire, made out of steel, nicely powder coated, seems pretty good quality. Okay, so there we go, it's all wired up. As you can see, I'm using mine with the FT991A and also with a power SWR meter there. So what we do need to do is going into the settings. So going into the settings, then we need to find, on the 991A at least, is menu number 141. So we need to change that now from the internal ATU and change that to external. So we select it and we use a multifunction knob, and that changes it to external. Press enter and then menu. That should be done. Right, so let's go to a HF band. Right, 7100. So I'm just going to put this into FM. And we're going to take a look at what the SWR is of this antenna without the ATU. The ATU is in bypass at the moment, so this is what the antenna itself is. So as you can see, it is pretty resonant anyway at 1.05. So let's engage the tuner. There we go, and now on the front of there we have got online and power. So let's tune up and see. That should be 1-to-1. It should just click and it'll be done. And it's not. Okay. Let's press and hold the tune button. And there we go. 1-to-1. Okay, next then let's go to somewhere that's really not resonant. There we go, 80 meters, the bottom part of 80 meters. Let's just put this into FM, and that will do. We'll see what the SWR is. It'll be massive. There we go, nearly 15-to-1. Now let's see if it'll tune it up. I'm not fully expecting it to do so. So 1.19 it's suggesting. Let's key up. 1.3-to-1, so it does tune it, which is quite amazing. So now if we go back to 40 meters, now it should memorize the tune. So key up. Yeah, perfect. Back to 80. Key up. Yeah, bang on. So that is tuning lovely. So there it is, Matt Y200. So this is just an unboxing video for this one. The unboxing, quick setup, and yeah, just a first try. So I'm going to use this for a month or something like that, and then we'll return back and do a full review on how I've got on with it. I'm just going to put a few more specs up on the screen for you to have a look at and have a quick talk about them. Okay, just looking through the specs here on a website. You can see there 200 watts for Yaesu radios only, 0.1 to 200 watts SSB, and CW or data 100 watts. There we go, and that's for 1.8 to 30, and 100 watts SSB or 50 watts for digital on 50 to 54 megahertz. Now, important thing to note here is the radios it works with. You do need to make sure that it's going to work with your particular radio, and it won't work with all Yaesu radios. It does matter, particularly this part here, as it says there, the control for the Yaesu transceiver that have FC 30, 40 and 50 interface. Okay, so you need to check that out and make sure that's correct for your particular radio. Okay, so what I've done then is I've gone through every sort of 10 kcs I've tuned up, and as you flick through the different through the band, you'll hear the thing audibly click. So it is pretty noisy. And now, if you, as you can see there, in this part of the band I haven't tuned, so we're not getting anything through at all. And it'll click. We've got a part that is tuned, and then out of tune. So you need to go through the whole band then and tune it in for everything, more or less. And we've got FT8, tuned it for that. And so the more you tune this thing, the more you use it, the more it won't require any tuning at all. It is quite noisy, as I say. I reckon the box there is quite hollow. It kind of makes it reverberate a little bit. The box is probably a lot bigger than it really needs to be. It becomes like an amplifier of the noise as you click through the different tuning sections. But anyway, it seems to work quite well. It does give you some radios that it is compatible with. There's one 5000 and the 2000 are not compatible. Okay, so you'll need to use an RF sensing ATU for that, and Matt do some RF sensing versions out there. If you are an ICOM or Kenwood user, I believe they do a specific one for those radios also. I think the ICOM one is called the MAT 180H, but there are some universal ones which are RF sensing as well. So this one particularly is for Yaesu, and that is denoted with that Y, the Y200. I hope this video helps. So I shall do another review in about a month's time after I've used it a bit, and then probably another one in maybe 6 months' time, unless I have major problems, in which I will put a video up and detail the problems I've had. Thanks very much for watching. 73.